Hi, Gemini. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. This is for my no contacts, low communications, soulmates and separation, twin flames and separation. What is my person thinking and feeling? What's going to happen in this connection? Where are we headed? So if you're not interested in your past, you have no interest in going backwards, this reading is not going to be for you. So just a heads up. Check out your playlist for singles readings or the general love readings. So Gemini, this is for someone who is in a no contact situation and would love to know what is what is going on. So let's see what Spirit has for us today. Spirit, if you could please share with me any messages of love and guidance for anyone who did find this message and wants to know. I am listening for you now. Let's see what is going on. I have new beginnings. Okay, so a rebirth, a new beginning, something like that. I have keep the faith. All right. I have innocence. Do you remember when? Almost this feeling of, do you remember when we first met? Or do you remember when we first started? You know, do you remember the beginning? So I feel a lot of nostalgia. I feel a lot of memories coming into me. So, and then I have a releasing what isn't serving us, what isn't helping either one of us, releasing anger, pain, resentment, regrets, anything that isn't serving us. And then Spirit saying one more, listening, quieting your mind long enough to listen. Okay, what is it that Spirit wants for you? You may be taking this time alone right now to just feel your feelings, understand your feelings, know what your part in it was, know what their part in it is. So sometimes we just need to take a step back, quiet our mind long enough so that the answers come to us. Spirit, what is it that you want us to know? What is important in this connection? I have a Knight of Swords. I have a Magician. I have an Empress. I have a Seven of Swords. Okay, now that is coming into me as I want to treat you right. Okay, that they obviously weren't treating you right is how it's coming into me. It's just a feeling of, I either made a mistake, I took you for granted as my Empress. I feel like the Magician was, I got busy with other things instead of you. I'm picking up on the negative. There's always positive and negative energy in each card, but for some reason I'm picking up on the I don't know, I was lying to myself that, you know, I could put all this time and energy into work and my goals and me and a lot of selfishness feeling. And I was trying to prove to the world who I was. And what I did was I neglected my Empress. I neglected that. And now I feel like I want to try again in the respect of, I've got a lot of knowledge. Even these keys are coming into me as I want to share with you what I've learned. I want to share with you how far I've come, that I'm starting a little bit of I'm seeing the light. I'm seeing what I was doing, what my part was, that your words have meaning, as Spirit just said. So you have told them how you feel. Either you told them, I feel like you've been neglecting me. I feel like you're taking me for granted. I feel like you're not putting me first. And your words do have meaning to your person. Your person was listening. I have a Sun. I think this person is going to try for a new beginning. I really do. I feel like they're going to at least try. Now, whether you're open to it or not, I feel like they have acknowledged that they weren't putting in the effort that they needed to in a real relationship. And it hurt both of you, quite frankly. I think you're both hurting. I've got a 10 of Swords. You know, is it over? is this forever, that we're not going to ever talk again? Or, there's a lot of fear in that. But I feel like this person really wants to, I pick up the sword, stop the battle, and go home. But at the end of the day, they know that they've disappointed you, so they've got to overcome. How do I repair the damage? How do I make you feel better? How do I um, how do I prove myself, is how it's coming into me. It's this feeling of proving themselves again. So they, a second chance. Somebody says to you, I want a second chance. I want to show you that I can try harder. I'm going to show you that I'm going to put more time into you and our relationship and time together, and what's important in your life, not just my life. So there's a lot going on here, feeling unfulfilled. So you could have pushed this person away because they just weren't there for you. They weren't emotionally there for you. It was all about them. So what's going to change? And that's probably what the question is. You've hurt me. I feel like you're both hurt. The Five of Swords, I feel like it's been a battle. I feel like you hurt me, I hurt you. I don't think it's like one-sided. I think we're both hurting. Okay. I have resentment. I'm holding on to what has been said. I'm holding on to, and Spirit had said, try to release that. So we're holding on to some of this pain. We might not be quite ready to start over again, but we're still holding on. So there's a bigger thing going on here. Bottom of the deck, this is a soulmate connection. It's a purposeful connection. I feel this is my soulmate, so I'm not ready to walk away from this commitment, but I'm not happy either. So I feel like this is soulmates, like a temporary situation. This is just, we just needed space to realize, how you're treating me, or I won't be talked to that way. You gotta stop taking me for granted. You've got to put more effort into me, something like that. So I think that it's temporary, and I do feel like we're both starting to realize our part in this. Let's see what else they're saying. I have the Crone, which is my strength card in this deck. I have the King of Swords. King of Swords, I want to talk. I want to speak my truth. I want to be honest, truthful feelings. 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. I don't want this to be, I'm sorry. Yeah, 10 of Swords. I don't want this to be over, would be my 10 of Swords. We had 10 of Swords a moment ago. So there's that feeling of, is this really over? I think it's temporary, is how it's coming into me. I feel like we still have incredible passion for each other. This could be, we see each other again, I see you again, and all the feelings come floating back. It could be as simple as that, that all the pain, the resentments, the fights, the words, as soon as we see each other again and we look at each other and we hold each other, and like it all kind of melts away, and we just realize, like, what are we doing? This is crazy. Like, we need to be together. So they need to see you again, and they need to hold you again, is how I feel. So let's see what else. The Four of Cups, it's like, I'm just patiently waiting for you to come to the door. Like, literally, like, I'm waiting for you to knock on my door. Just a little bit of a feeling of, they're going to show up. Okay. And I need to see you. It's like, I physically need to see you. It's not a text. It's not a call. I have to see your eyes. I have to hug you. I have to hold you. So I think you're gonna get somebody that literally knocks on your door. They know where you live. They know how to get a hold of you. They know how to, drive by and see if you're home. So I just feel, yeah, here's the Sun. They're gonna knock on the door and they're gonna say, we need to be together. We need to be together. We need to talk. We need to put this behind us. We need to figure this out. Whatever the words that are said between the two of you, because the soulmate connection isn't over. It isn't over. It's temporarily mad. It's not having a good time right now, but it's not over. So let's see what else they're saying. I have drugs and alcohol could be a factor, pushing this person away. Like you want to be doing something other than being in this relationship, go do it. Okay. But you've got to come back and knock on the door and say you're addressing this problem. If that's influencing this relationship or in fact hurting this relationship. It is dark without you. I don't want to be without you. I miss you. What is the truth? Are they ready to share the truth? If there is a problem, if there is something that they've been holding back and there is a problem, they are going to have to share the truth. That the truth sets you free, right? So they're going to have to share. Why do I feel this way? Why am I missing you so much? Because you're soulmates, and soulmates can't live without each other. I'm afraid to lose you. That I definitely am feeling. I cry at night and I can't express myself. And one more, emotions overwhelm me. So this is a difficult time. Okay. This is a difficult time for both of you. You obviously miss each other, and they're taking the words that you said to them really to heart. So you could have called them out on their partying. You could have called them out on it's destroying our relationship if that's what's going on. You could have called them out on, you're taking me for granted and I deserve more and I want more attention. Whatever it is that's going on between the two of you. But at the end of the day, you can see that they're scared to death to lose you. And we have to do some repair work. And I just feel like they're just going to literally knock on your door and look in your eyes. That's how it's coming into me. Release, loosen your hold, relax, unwind, release the fear, the anxiety, and the doubt. All right. Give this relationship a chance to breathe, and then allow this energy to come back together is how it's coming into me today. A vibration, energy, and positivity. Raise your vibration to attract what you desire. Even when you're not with your soulmate or your twin flame, you can psychically talk to them. It's like, they miss you. You can feel their heart. That they're dying to talk to you. That what you normally would do this time of day, you'd usually be together or talking, they're thinking the same thing you are. So your vibrations are still talking. Could be a twin flame, soulmate connection for sure. Eternal love, passion. Our hearts are still talking to each other. We still feel connected, even when we're apart. Deception. Take off the mask. Look beyond the superficial. If you were deceived and you're having a hard time getting over, you deceived me, you lied to me, then you need more time. And then that's something that you guys have to talk about, obviously, because trust is a big factor in this connection. Spirit, what do you have for my Gemini? Where is this connection headed? What do you want for them? I really feel like these two individuals are meant to be together, and it's just a matter of time that they figure it out. So let's see, Page of Cups. I want that newness back. I want to be in love with you again. I want that newness. You're the love of my life. Queen of Cups. I want that emotion. Gorgeous. Queen of Pentacles, I want to make you feel secure. I'm sorry that you didn't feel secure in this relationship. So we're going to work really hard on making each other feel secure in this relationship, that somebody isn't going to just up and leave or abandon the other person. And that's really, really important in this connection. We could be really happy together. 10 of Pentacles, we can build upon something. Happy home, happy life. And a 3 of Pentacles if we work together. So right now, I feel like This is, yeah, an ace of this is, here's the knock on the door, the ace of the pentacles. I have an offer. Like I'm literally going to knock on your door is how I feel. Now you may be going back and forth with, is this what I want? You may not be ready to accept this energy back, but it's going to be really hard when they're right in front of you. And I think that that's why Spirit is making it, this person can still see a future with you. They're still planning a future. They're still thinking ahead with that Three of Wands. I think that when this person's physically in front of you, and I think that's why Spirit said it's not going to be a text message like, hey, how are you? It's going to be, they have to physically see you. They have to see your eyes. They have to hear your voice, because the text messages aren't working. There's not enough feeling there. I can't see your eye contact. I can't see your body language. I can't hear the tonality in your voice. So they have to see their queen. Their queen, they have to see their queen and hear their queen and feel their queen. So, like I have to hold you again is how I feel. I have to hold you again. You're right, karma bite. So you could say this, they did this to themselves. You pushed them away because they did this to themselves. You gave them warning, and now you know what? Karma's catching up with them. So I was broken when you met me. So they have excuses. If they have alcohol or drugs, they're going to come up with excuses. So that's something that you're going to have to overcome if that's something that's going on. It's not your job to fix them. They've got to find a way to, do some healing on their own. Let's bring us back. Definitely. I feel that. I won't ever forget you. No matter what, you're always going to be this person's soulmate. And if it is a twin flames are so hard to get over. They just hold on forever, twin flames. My heart will never be the same without you. So they want you back. You're their queen. I don't want to be with anyone else. Will you give me another chance to love you? I do believe that. I don't feel like there's anybody else involved right now. There could have been some betrayal in the past, but right now I feel like they are seeing things clearly. I feel like they are realizing that you're the one that they want. And will you give this love another chance? Will you love me? So maybe that's what you need to hear. Maybe you need to hear that they don't want to be with anybody else, and that they are making some changes in their life, and they've decided that, that this is more important. This just came into me as I don't want to say goodbye. All right. We've said goodbye, and I don't want to, I'm not ready to say goodbye. And how I miss your touch, your presence, your essence, everything about you, everything about us. I miss it all. So missing you. I listen to old voice messages you've left when the silence becomes unbearable. What I'd give to have you here to talk to. I miss you so damn much. And let's get one more. I know you've blocked me on social media. You may be really angry at this person and don't want this person back. And this person is just like, how do I break through this? And if you blocked them, their alternative may be to knock on your door. So that could be why Spirit's steering me to that showing up. I want to call you, but I'm not sure you even want to hear my voice. So there's the fear there. And he or she didn't mean anything honest. If there was infidelity, let's kiss and make up. I need to see you. I need to hold you. I need to look in your eyes. And then I felt like everything just, even when I'm angry, everything just melted away, and we start to work on forgiveness. So I feel like this person is genuinely sorry, okay, that they hurt you. And bottom of the deck, Spirit's saying, I'm not the same person who hurt you. They've looked inside themselves. They've learned a lesson. They're a better person. We're going to put this out into the universe, and we're going to ask Spirit to help guide you both. so you can make a healthy decision as to what's best for you. But you're both hurting. And I do feel like this is a temporary separation of twin flames or of a soulmate connection. I do feel like it's temporary, and I do feel like this too shall pass, and we'll get back to, being together and enjoying each other again. So let's put this out to the universe and ask Spirit to guide you there. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, Gemini, thank you for joining us. Consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Thank you, all my Geminis, for your love and support. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.